Yeah, I'm sorry if the video is not very steady, but I'm not sure where my little handle thing is. And weirdly, I was watching Nomadic Fanatic the other day and he lost his somewhere in his caravan. Well, it is in his RV. Oh, man. I think I'm talking about all this stuff now because 2015 is like days away. And in the latter end of 2014, it all went very survival, as in sink or swim for me. Things just seemed to have fit in place at the right time. I felt very let down in terms of things I wanted to do, things that could be sustained, you know. The whole idea of this makerspace, coffee space, coderdojo is to sustain itself. It's not to just run a business to make profit. The idea is to have a business that has a cultural impact in terms of, and a social impact, and an social economical impact in terms of, I want kids to be learning some of this stuff so that they've got the skills and the talents to do it. But also, I love coffee, so I want the best coffee we can get, the all pressed stuff from London, Shoreditch. The co-working space and makerspace combined, only a small laser cutter, maybe a 3D printer and a wood cutter. Because I know it works. With the right promotion on Fiverr and enough people doing it, it could, in time, over 3 months or so, sustain itself. And why not do that as that's realistic. That's something that I could do. You know, I could see that. These things are awesome, by the way. Handmade them, and they're about, I'm not quite sure, but I would say probably 4,000 or 5,000 each to make. The roof probably needs only changing every 25-30 years, probably longer than that, depending on what he's put on this one, because he makes them slightly different. But I do like the styling of them, like make them like a beehive, almost like a Christmas tree as well, actually. But in terms of sustaining itself, you know, being able to, there's a certain amount of footfall and traffic that does come up here, especially in summer, and there's events on this year as well. There's a bushcrafting thing, so it just makes sense to start something in January, up and running by, you know, properly 5 or 6 months time for when that happens. You know, selling incredible espresso coffee, get the name out there. There's nothing else like it around this area. I get to do my co-working stuff with my friends. They can come and co-work. Coderdojo at weekends with the kids. It's realistic. It's not some kind of, you know, it's not like my Pie Street project, which needs a certain amount of screens to go up and a certain amount of investment from people for them to be on board with it. That's a slow burn. Always was a slow burn project. But this is realistic, and it's something that I can do. And, you know, I tried other things. So I'm mixing together the things I love to do. One, I love to teach, I love to train, tell people how to use social media and don't even charge for it. They just come and rinse my brain, or I just give it away because that's who I am. I love coffee, and I love the whole idea of the maker movement, so why not just combine them all? And at the same time, at the end of that week, you know, train the kids, tell them about sustainability, about how much things cost to run a business, a sustainable business, to sustain itself, not to sustain a lifestyle or a living, to sustain itself.